Hello?
Hello, yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Here you go. Hello.
Yes, yes.
Tap
So
your
wait for
camera.
yes. Is it good?
Yeah, I think no, you are not visible, but you have to tap your camera again. Yeah, now you are getting visible. Yeah. So now you are visible.
So before while I was asking you about, I would like to know about yourself. So can you introduce yourself first of all?
Sure, why not? My name is Yashpal Singh, and I'm from Jammu and Kashmir. And I live in Jammu Provision. My district name is Udhampur. I have completed my Bachelor of Arts, then did Masters in Political Science, and currently I'm living with my family in the village. And basically, I'm originally from village, and at the moment, I'm running a YouTube channel. There, I used to provide some basic content like the basic vocabulary, advanced vocabulary, as well as these kind of practice videos to the audience who join to me, and as well as I am a motivational speaker. Yeah, because sometimes I do provide some, I think, pushing hand to the people who feel little bit demotivated while pursuing their goals in their life. So that's all about me. And the most other thing, that my hobby is that I love reading books of different genres.
Yes, yes. So can you tell me how long have you been learning this language? By the way, and I think that and you are speaking very fluent English language. So can you tell me? So how long have you been learning this language? So tell me about your journey of learning English speaking.
Oh, my journey basically I started when I reached I think a 10th class. So till 10th I studied in Hindi medium. And when I reached in 11th class, I have to change the medium because I opted for subjects like physics, chemistry, and mathematics, and these subjects were available in English only. So initially, for first 2 years, like the 11th and 12th, I have to struggle just to pass out my exams because I suddenly changed my medium. But once I reached in 12th class, I studied these tenses. Then I started after my journey with the English language. And once I was good enough, have good knowledge of the tenses as well as have good foundation in the vocabulary, then I started my journey. And somehow, initially it was little bit, but right now I am confident enough to have discussion on any topic you are interested in. So yeah, I think it's been 2 or 3 years for me to continue my journey, because in my village people don't speak even Hindi. They just speak our native language, that is our Dogri. So I just have to practice with myself only. But recently I got this opportunity, an idea that okay, why not me is try connecting with the people and have a practice at the same time, so that it will provide motivation to other peoples as well as practice for us. So that's my journey of learning English and speaking.
Bro, wait for a while. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So, bro, I would like to ask you one question to you. So, many viewer want to know that they are not able to understand how should they learn English language. So, from which grammar they should start to learn English language. So, can you tell them? Can you give suggestion to them so that they can also learn English language? And if you will tell them like and from which grammar they should start to learn this language. So, tell them.
So there are two, I think, the methods that before anyone starts learning English, they must understand what they want to do. Either they want to prepare for any kind of examination, or they just want to learn it as a communication, as a way to communicate. So if you just want to make yourself capable of communicating, that you want to communicate English, then you don't need to do all the things. Just you have to do only few things, like the first and foremost thing. Let me like yeah, the first and foremost thing that you have to do is that first focus on the basic vocabulary, and the other is that once you are good enough in basic vocabulary, then focus on the tenses. And then after the third step is that start practicing. Every day, initially start with small sentences, and later on you will find that okay, you are good, confident in speaking while making small sentences. Then you can proceed with further, I think, long sentences, long paragraphs, something like that. But if you are preparing for any kind of exams, then you have to I think increase your level. Like initially you have to focus on basic, then advanced level vocabulary, then tenses, then preposition, then articles, adjective, interjection, conjunction, all these kind of things you have to go through about the grammatical part. That is the 9 parts of speech of English. But if you just want to speak like I'm speaking, like you are speaking, then you just have to follow the only 3 steps. The first one, make your foundation in the vocabulary good. Then read tenses. Once you have knowledge of the tenses, how to make the sentence. And the third one is that give a try to practice as much as possible every day. Make a routine, and so that every day you just invest at least minimum 5 minutes to your practice this language. And the other thing is that every day learn something, at least 5 English new words, so that you are good enough, you become good enough in the vocabulary. That's how you can do. And same thing I do, because I do provide on my YouTube channel, that is English with Yashpal, every day some basic vocabulary as well as some advanced level vocabulary. For the people, advanced level vocabulary for the people who are preparing for SSC, CGL, NDA, CDS, UPSC, something like that. But if you are just growing up as a person who wants to learn and speak English, then you, I think, must be aware of the basic vocabulary, and then you can move ahead with the advanced level vocabulary.
Yes, yes. Bro, by the way, you have told that and we should make time. And we should make time definitely, because if you will not make your time, definitely you can do anything else, and if you have to study, if you are studying in school, and if you have got the admission, so definitely I also made my time, at what time I study, at what time I should start to learn English language, and I should start to talk to people, and for making conversation video every time, I met myself like you. That I
Mhm.
also watch video many time with people. You talk with a different kind of people on YouTube. I watch your videos, so then, and he is popular man, I think. So bro, can you tell me how many subscribers do you have? But I didn't even visit your channel even now, but I know about you that I watch your many video on other channel.
Okay. So yeah, I have at least 2K, I think, subscribers right now. I just started, I think, few months back. Initially, I just, making available basic content related to English on my channel. I started this YouTube channel, that is English with the Yashpal, on the request of my friends, that they asked me, okay, friend, you have, learned this language by staying in the village. So yes, you can help, if you can help us out, so that we can start our journey. Then I started providing basic content like vocabulary, by making, I think, small notes. But later on, I came to, I realized, okay, this is not sufficient. I must provide some other videos, because I was not practicing, enough with myself. So then I
Yes, yes.
started this journey with the, interacting with new people and giving a try to this practice, as well as, I think, enhance my communication skills, as well as know about more many people that whom I interact on this YouTube channel. So yeah, that's how I
Yes.
started.
Bro, can you tell me one thing? That when you begin up learning this language, when you wanted to learn this language, when you had started to learn this language, so that time, and if you faced any type of problem while in this language or not,
Yeah,
did you have
bas-
any problem?
yeah. Basically, before, I think the most important thing is that there are many people in India. At least I believe 90% people know good English. They have good amount of knowledge of the English, but they are not able to. They can understand English. They know English. They know grammar. They know vocabulary. But the most important thing, they don't know. They don't know how to practice. They don't know how to speak out. Basically, same thing has happened to me when I was in my college days. So initially I studied a huge amount of vocabulary. I learned by heart, and then tenses as well. But one day I made a, thought, okay, today I will give a try to speak in English with my friend. When I suddenly came across to my friend, when I tried, I could not speak, even a one single sentence in English. So I got stuck for I think for 5 minutes I tried, but I could not. And then I realized why I could not speak, this English language. Why I could not speak, even able to speak this single sentence. And then I realized, after giving, I think, some time, by thinking, okay, what has happened? So then I realized, okay, I have good amount of the knowledge of the vocabulary. I have good amount of the knowledge of the tenses, grammatically part, but I did not practice it much. So I need to practice. And then I made it a routine of my daily life, no matter what I'm doing, whether I'm eating, whether I'm taking bath, whether I'm visiting somewhere, whether I'm enjoying anything, whether I'm reading any book, I just have to give at least 5 minutes to speak in this language. So initially I started, speaking on any topic, like today I will talk about my friend. Day after tomorrow I will talk about, my hobby. Day after tomorrow I will talk about my village. Somehow this is how I started, talking each and every day on some topic. Like for 1 minute, initially for 1 minute, they then extended it for 5 minutes, then extended for 30 minutes. Now you can talk with me on any topic that you can, think of in your mind. For a day, for a month, I can talk. But initially, I started from 1 month, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 50 minutes, and today here it is in front of you.
Yes, yes. Bro, do I say one thing to you?
Hmm.
Yes, yes. By the way, and there are a lot of people are living in this world to want to learn this language, and they can be eager to learn this language. But can you tell them, like many people will be wanting to know about English grammar, having English grammar a requirement for them to learn English language. By the way, and you have learned, I have also learned, but and who didn't even learn even now. So, and you say that them the requirement for us for learning.
Hello? Hello? Hello?